Hey dudes, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are doing a weekly vlog. And also, side note, the reason why this messy wardrobe door is open is because it is home to a little baby. And this is where Dora sleeps, so I don't like to shut him in, although he can get in and out. This is what ends up happening to the wardrobe door with your claws. So we're starting off this vlog with a little bit of light interior design, and I've seen online some really nice hanging glass geometric crystal drops, these things, and I've been looking on Amazon. They've been in my shopping basket for a long time, but I've never bought them yet. And what they do is that the light shines through and they make these really pretty little rainbow shapes around your room, which I think is so nice. But instead of buying them, what I have noticed is that I get the same effect from my wardrobe knob, which look like this. I bought a pack of 6 and I used 4, so I have 2 left. I've got 2 windows, so I was like, well, it's not going to look as good, but save the planet, save your money, why not? And it's not very sunny today, at the moment at least, but hopefully at some point this week, in this weekly vlog, it'll be a nice sunset and I can show you the effect, which I'm hoping it will have. So I've just attached this with thread. Oh. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know whether to put this in the video or not. There's like pros and cons to each thing, and normally when I'm in a difficult position it's not so bad because I always feel like I've got an element of control over how I behave and how I can conduct myself, and I can always do what I think is the right thing, and that gives me a little comfort. Even if it's difficult, I don't often mind doing a difficult thing if I think that it's right. But I just feel like this doesn't really have an obvious right thing, because either way there's just like an equal cost, which is relatively large, and I just feel really knocked down. It just feels like doing the right thing is just means I'm just getting hit, and I didn't want to get hit again today, so I didn't talk about it. And just like challenge after challenge. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm being so ambiguous, but I'm just in a moral dilemma. I'm in a moral dilemma. Now I've got to film a YouTube video, which is a shame because I don't want to be in an inauthentic mood for it, but it's going to be really boring and difficult to watch if I'm not. Two days ago it was my sister's birthday, so tonight we are going out for a birthday meal for her, and we're going to the Waffle House, which is a family favourite. I wonder if this will okay, if this is the level the sun is always going to be at, then I might need to change the length of the thread I've got, because at the moment it's too high that it's not catching the sun. But yummy, yummy, yummy. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I've just found cat sick on my windowsill and on my nice white lanyard. Hey dudes, sorry I've not spoken too much today. It's just been a worky day, you know, But would you believe I'm going out to dinner again tonight? Got another birthday meal for my sister, but this time it's not with family, it's with a friend. And I just happen to be a common denominator in these social groups going out for meals to celebrate her birthday. So tonight, you know, and it's not overly fancy, but I didn't really get dressed up last night to go out, so it would be quite nice to get dressed up a little bit, but I don't know. Sorry guys, I just completely forgot to film anything while I was just out at Bella Italia. I think I just got distracted chatting away with my sister and my friend. But I've just come home. It's blinding in this room. It's like not quite 8 o'clock. But look. As I've not done a lot of chatting today, today might be a really nice time to share with you the little devotional book that I'm going through. And I'm not going to big myself up on this because I'm doing shockingly bad at getting through it. Although the bookmark is like here, it is a yearly book. So I just started on the day of the year that I bought it. And since then I have definitely done more days without reading it than reading it. But that doesn't mean I don't want to share one with you. So I thought we could read one together. So this is May 17th day. It's called I Hear His Whisper. So they're little passages with a different topic for each day, and it's written like from God's point of view. So obviously it's important to remember these are not God's words from the Bible. It's words that are human but saying things that are in line with God's opinion of us. So it just makes it more personal. So my friend Hannah inspired me to get this because she had one and she shared it with me, and yeah, I think it'd be really good to get back into it. So, I will sustain you. Rest in the realm of peace, and you will know when I speak and when I move. Don't be afraid of being alone or going forward while others around you sink back. I have called you to follow me through the narrow gates. I will be enough for you. Even as I sustained my servant Abraham on his journey, I will sustain you and shower you with my love. The more challenging your days, the more mightily my power will be displayed in your life. Promises long forgotten by you will now be fulfilled. I am more than enough to meet every one of them. I have not forgotten any promises, so rest in the understanding that I am enough and I know your future. I have marked out every step, bringing you closer to me and deeper into my glory, until finally you awaken with my likeness. All that I am within you. All things are now yours. Life, eternity, authority, power and glory. No one will be able to take these from you. You are my temple, sustained by my very spirit that is alive within you. And then each day also comes with a verse. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 8. And it says, God is more than ready to overwhelm you with every form of grace, so that you will have more than enough of everything, every moment and in every way. He will make you overflow with abundance in every good thing you do. I'm not a great reader anyway, which is partly why there are a lot of cuts in that, but also I'm wearing a belt for like the first time in a long time, and the way I'm sitting, like, it's just making it difficult for me to breathe. So that's why. I think I'm going to finish off the evening playing some Sims 4 because I kind of recently got it and I'm like a little bit obsessed. Yesterday I finished Stranger Things season 4. No spoilers, don't worry. I didn't really enjoy the first 3. The shadow's awful, isn't it? I didn't really enjoy the first 3 seasons, but the style of season 4 is so different and it's so much more a piece of me. I really enjoyed the finale, as much as it was long and kind of difficult to find that length of time in an evening to watch. So kind of went to the morning a little bit as well. That was good fun. But I think tonight is going to be a Sims 4 night, which I'm also very excited about. Now heading in for a work meeting, so I'll catch you guys a little bit later for Christian Union, which I'm really excited about. I think that will be, honestly, just the highlight of my day because I love to see you. Bye! That is Marcos. Don't worry, not a random person, but I forgot to film anything today. Oh, to be fair, I can't really film and see you because it's a school with children and there are children protection policies. So I did not film that. And Marcos was a bit tired today, so as much as I planned to get him in, I thought I'd give the boy a break. We're gonna go for a coffee. As much as I went for one, when was it, on Tuesday, I just need that time and space. And I know that like there's a thing about people spending too much money on coffees, or like especially the younger generations, they can't afford a house because they keep buying coffee. I don't buy one more than 2, maybe 3 times a week, but when I do that, it's always a proper experience. So I'm not paying £3.50 for the coffee. I'm paying to sit down for an hour with my notebook and a lovely coffee, and spend time with God. And I just really struggle to recreate that at home. I am very hungry, very thirsty, and my boyfriend has made me some really nice like rice and chicken, and I've already had some earlier. It was really delicious, but I do want to show you it as well, so hopefully I haven't destroyed the presentation of it too much. Woo. Right, let me show you this rice and chicken. It looks like this. It's really good. There was another bit of chicken on this side, but I've eaten a little bit of that, and I'm not really a rice fan, so the fact that I like this is high praise from me. Oh, that is my God, my bag is boiling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the woman in the car next to me has just seen me like distressingly hug my handbag. Car next to me has just seen me like distressingly hug my handbag. Anyway, summary, my bag is hot. Got my pen, got my journal. Let's go get an iced coffee. I think for me, driving is one of my favourite places to pray, and I've just sort of unconsciously been praying, and I thought, oh, maybe I should turn the camera on and so you guys can hear how I pray, but logistically it's like every 3 minutes or something I'll say like 2 or 3 words in prayer on a different topic, so filming that would just be really choppy. But one moment it's, oh, it's 4:15, let me pray for that person who's got an interview now, Lord, give them peace and strength. And then it's, what was that sound hitting my windscreen? I don't see any damage, thank you Lord that my windscreen's intact. And then it's thinking about something difficult, like, God help me persevere with this, with like many breaks of silences in the middle, just listening to my lo-fi playlist at the moment and enjoying the sun. It's just such a free space to pray, and not be distracted. As much as I'm driving, it's not like I'm distracted by Instagram or my pets or something. And I think also just being physically in a small bubble, like my car, just like a physical box around me, makes it just feel safer and like contained, like it's private. For the rest of the day's activities, I'm torn between painting, because I'm currently painting a photo. I'm painting a scene as a gift, and I'm seeing the people that it's for on Sunday, so I'm thinking I could get that painting done for then, because there's not really a great opportunity after that to give it to them. But I'm also thinking it's a really nice, beautiful time of day to do some exercise, and I quite fancy going for a bike ride. I haven't gone for a bike ride in forever, so I'm quite keen on just like cycling around, listening to some music. Maybe we should go to a happy place. The socks on the handlebars are a little bit of a quick fix, are they not?
It's a fix. It's pretty much what it was before, so I'm sure of it.
Socks?
It basically was. It was just like a fabricy tube thing. I'm like, well, they literally do the same job, so I'm leaving it on.
It's so tiring having all these mood swings. I'm fearful of being criticised, and one of the biggest values that I have for the way that I lead other people, particularly teenagers, a lot of you guys watching, is that I want people to feel safe with me in a group that I've set up, to say, hey, I've had a really bad week, I did this really bad thing, and feel safe with that, or say, hey, I've got a controversial opinion, and to feel comfortable enough to say that to the room. Because I just think if there's something going on with people, you can never help them if they don't first feel safe enough to talk about it. And helping them might not be teach them to do something your way. It might be affirming what they've done or reassuring them, or sometimes it might be having a conversation to offer kind of an opposing point of view to what they think. So I'd like to feel that way myself. Oh, I've just discovered an ant's nest. Here I am in the sun, I'm in nature, I can see trees and I love trees. And I feel very much in God's presence in the way that I connect with Him mostly. And it's very peaceful and happy. And I think the answer is to stick to what I think is right, which is being honest and communicating myself as best as I can, and if it doesn't get received for what I'm really trying to say, then I've done all I can do, and I know that and God knows that, so that is where I will find my peace and my security, even if I feel insecure in the hands of others, unfortunately. All I can say is I fixed it.
Hi.
Dislike.
You should watch it counter, or you should. Or you're not my friend if you don't watch it counter. Watch it counter.
So this is my flamingo in a prom dress. which just didn't work out well, did it?
It did not.
You said, that's not what I had in mind.
Yeah, I did not have that in mind.
Whew, my word, it's hot. Today was meant to be a bit of a more interesting vlog. I've been in the city and I was gonna do an art class in like a coffee shop with my sister and my friend, but alas, it is not on today. And now I'm just waiting in this boiling car for my sister to finish her shopping. And then I've got a couple of errands to do tonight, and then I'm having a takeaway again with the meals out, the eating out. Not typical. And I haven't even mentioned the fact I'm also going out for lunch tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow are again birthday things, but for someone else. So it's not my fault I'm having all this food out. I really thought in this vlog, like at some point during the week, I'd have some personal, like, good news to share. Small news in that I really was hoping and kind of almost expecting to get a job interview for something that I really wanted, and I really thought that I would have been like a great candidate for. The closing day was Monday and I've not heard back, and it's now Saturday, and that's just, yeah, I'm a little bit like, God, what are you doing here? Is this anything to do with God, or is God just letting things work out how they work out? I don't know. But it really felt like with this job coming up, when I'd found it, that, oh, this would make so much sense why I've been rejected from all of these other places.
Hello, YouTube.
The new church sign. In a sense, I feel like such a bad vlogger for not recording any of my day at church or at the restaurants. But equally, I'm really glad that I just got to spend that quality time with those people in the moment. Let me update you on something, and also pick up what I was talking about yesterday. Oh, I'm so hot, I need to take my socks off. Yeah, so talking about my job situation, I work 18 hours a week, and that was okay during COVID because we weren't doing so much, life was cheaper. Now life is very expensive and it's in full swing, and I've been really struggling to find something else for multiple reasons. And there's a danger with over spiritualizing things sometimes, that you can just get it wrong. But also, you know, it's very possible that God has been closing those doors for me because he's got something else coming along, which I thought was going to happen with this job that I mentioned yesterday, but I haven't heard back from them. Funnily enough, an identical job in terms of what it is has been posted, but it's for a different school, and it's actually for a school that I know well, but it takes up more time. So the pro of that is that there's more money, like twice as much, but it's for twice as much time in the week, which means the first job, which means if I had gotten the job I applied for, I would have been working slightly under full time, whereas if I were to get this one, I would be slightly over full time, which obviously is difficult during the week, but it sounds like a really good, fulfilling job and it meets my skills and things. So I'm like, oh, well, at first I was like, maybe God's closing the retail doors to open up for this job, and then I didn't hear back from that job, and I was feeling pretty bummed about that. And I was like, God, what are you doing? Is this you? Is this not? And now this one's opened up, and I'm like, did you close that off because this one's coming and you knew that? Like, I don't know, am I reading into things? And I trust God completely, but the uncertainty is very difficult. So I'm going to go for it, and then if the door opens and I'm successful, then I'll make some decisions based off that. But at the moment, you know, it's trusting God with my money and my future, and just persevering through a difficult time when things feel very out of control. Oh crumbs, I've got to go. I'm going to a baptism service and I'm so excited.
So I didn't really hear about Jesus till I was 7 because I grew up in an atheist family. And first time I heard about him, I was at a club when I was 7 years old, and I was at a point where I didn't really want to be there. I wasn't exactly a great child, didn't listen, would always get into fights. One day, after maybe a couple of years through going to this club and going to a holiday club, one day I decided to ask Gemma. I was like, oh, what time does church start, so I can start going, and I haven't stopped coming since. And lockdown's been really tough, and I've had a really hard battle with my mental health, and I've lost a lot of trust in the Lord, but I want it back because he's such a great God. And yeah, thank you. I'm sure you're not going to get me out.
So, Brandon, is this your faith?
This is my faith.
Brandon, I baptise you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
We have been doing a little leaders gathering this morning, so managed to film a little bit of worship, but otherwise we're just going around and introducing ourselves, sharing encouragements about our work and challenges, and praying together. So it's a really nice time just to put the camera down and be invested in the moment. I was going to take you guys along to netball tonight, but it is cancelled because people are away on holiday, got COVID. So instead we're going to do some admin, and I think tonight I'm going to make some puff pastry DIY pizza, so maybe that'll be fun. Yeah. So it's actually Wednesday now, but I just wanted to jump on and sign off the vlog. Thanks for watching quite a long video. I know that might be boring for some of you, but some of you have also been requesting longer stuff. And I had more footage of like random things like me shopping in H&M. I wanted to film netball, but I couldn't. I bought a new duvet set and put it on. It's like stuff like that. But the vlog was honestly 50 minutes, and I just don't think that would be that interesting, but maybe in future we can include that if you actually do fancy it. But I thought it was more important for this vlog just to show a kind of average week, particularly from a spiritual point of view, because when I do the weekly videos that are themed, they're just a bit more planned and point by point, which is great for some things, for getting little teaching pieces across, but for actually showing normal Christian life and having problems come up and working your way through those, a weekly vlog is just easier for that. So I hope you guys have liked that and enjoyed it, but also bear in mind that for some things that like this week I have been struggling with, even though they may not seem like all those loose ends have tied up with relationships or with job stuff, that's just part of spirituality, and things don't always get fixed straight away. So don't feel like any of that is left on a bad note. It's just left on a continuous note, and things will still be getting worked through even though the week is done and the camera's off. So thanks again for watching such a long video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you want more in the future, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.